So welcome to Beans, Brews and Bread today. We're going to be looking at what we're getting sowing growing in March. We've already had some chillies and peppers started in February, but now's the time to start thinking about getting a few things sown under protection to get them out at the allotment. We've got some cabbage seeds, got some Brussels sprouts, we've got some peas on the go, we've got, what else have we got? So much going on. Beetroot, heritage varieties, peas, heritage varieties, kale in heritage varieties. We've got potatoes chitting and they've gone into the allotment. We've got some more to put in soon as well. So try a few things today, get them under cover, get them germinated, and see if we can get them up at the allotment in a few weeks. I'd just like to say a big thank you for everyone that's subscribed and watching the content so far. I've nearly got to 100 subscribers, which feels like quite an achievement really. Went a little bit viral with the polytunnel wrecked video. A shame for me that I lost my polytunnel, but obviously it's given people something to watch and comment upon. Thanks for all your sympathies, which are much appreciated. Allotment gardening continues regardless. Potato planting, still got plenty in the cellar to chitting, get them in soon enough. But those home guard are all in now, full row, nicely covered. And there's another link to the video here from the March plot tour, showing me putting those in. I've been watching a few people doing clearing new allotment content, and we've got a few plans for that second plot at the allotment, but we'll get some potatoes in and see how that goes on the new plot. So recently I've updated my seed trays from these flimsy sort of 64 cell thin ones. They just tend to only last 1 or 2 seasons, these. Very difficult to get the plugs out once the plants are ready. For these Gro-Sure Visiroot trays, 12 and 9 cell trays. Nice size, made from recycled plastic bottles. I've got transparent cells so you can actually see the roots grow. If you remember doing that science project when you were a kid, when you put a bean inside a pint glass, plastic pint glass, and you could see the bean germinate. Interesting to see how the roots grow in these. They've got plenty of air holes and drainage at the bottom. Come in 12 cell variety. I've got some 9s here, and these go into a standard sort of watering tray, 2 per tray. It's said to have a moisture bridge between each one here, between each individual cell. So if you fill them with compost, they have an even watering distribution between them, because the water goes between them over the bridge apparently. But I'm going to give these a go. Really nice sturdy cells. Quite surprised actually, much better than the old thin ones that I had. I'm going to give these a try. Also come in a 4 cell sort of root trainer kit, which have got a base on them and a propagator lid, which are quite interesting. And the actual insert trays come flat but can be popped together, so they come stored like that. You can give them a wash and get them cleaned each season, and they pop together dead easy. Just they click together there in the sides, and so in the middle, and you just fill your compost mix in. You dip a hole for your pea or bean seed, pop them in the top. They are sort of self-contained trays, but they do kind of connect at the bottom to each other, so maybe they will have that moisture bridge between them and keep even watering. But I really like those, they're good. But interesting to see how the bean and pea seeds go through those. It'll be interesting. See how things go. I've put some beetroot in them recently, and they've germinated into some turnips, which we'll show in a second. But they've done quite well. So we'll try and give these Gro-Sure ones a try. So I have a link in the description down below for these on the internet, although I have seen them in plenty of garden centres and DIY shops and the like. But if you want to spread the love a little bit, then you can always buy a few using the link. Thanks. We have here some peas which I've started. I'm going to successionally sow these. Got here Oregon sugar pod, sort of, I think a Monge 2p. Behind that we've got a heritage variety called Freuer Heinrich, which is from the Garden Organic membership scheme. Nothing's come up yet from the Freuer Heinrich, but the Oregon sugar pod has actually started. There's 2 little shoots there. Let those start, and we'll got some space for a few more in the back there, so we'll start those off. And then over here I've got a tray of beetroot. Got another heritage variety here called Avon Early. They've just started also. Just see there, there's a little red shoot starting there. They've come up, and next to that we've got some rainbow chard, some Baldor beetroot and Boltardy beetroot as well. Can't quite see if they've started yet, but they're next. After that we've had some of the brassicas which I've potted on earlier. Cabbage Elise, one Brunswick, some greyhound cabbage, and some cauliflower all the year round. I think I might get these transplanted out at the plot under some fleece if I can. Beneath those I've got some more brassicas. Cabbage Elsa F1, a Calabrese Di Cecco, and green sprouting Calabrese as well. These have overwintered. They're looking a bit sorry for themselves. Hopefully we can get a few at the allotment, maybe not every single one, but we'll try those. After that, got a little tray of pak choi, which they're actually doing all right here, but in tiny little seed trays, but really should get those potted on at the allotment. Might get a row of those in. And then at the bottom there's the sort of long shallot, sort of banana shallot experiment. They've all rooted, loads of roots in there. I'll get those up at the plot, and I put these little shallots, sort of pickling shallots, in yesterday in trays. Get those rooted on and get those started. At the top we have some Neptune leeks, a few white Lisbon spring onions, only a few, and then here got a blue de Soleil's leeks, but they are very sad looking, not really done very well. I think I may try those again, may prick them out and sow another load, but these Neptunes look great, nice and stocky. At the back we've got some extra onions, Elsa Craig, Redlander, and then there we've got some Schlott's Figaro, only a couple of those. Again, not looking brilliant, but we'll try those anyway. But those leeks look great, those Neptune. See if we can keep those in there for a bit longer, get them a bit stockier and then plant them on. But everything's looking really nice. Really impressed with the heritage beetroot. They only come up in sort of 2 or 3 days, but these cells are really nice. Really like these. It'll be interesting to see the roots come through them. They're made from recycled plastic bottles, which I think is great. They seem really sturdy, nice thick material. Turnip snowball at the back there. Brussels sprouts Evesham special. And another heritage seed there, Burt's purple kale. Nothing's come up on those yet, but we'll see how they do. So in these seed trays here, I'll get some tomatoes started. I've lost the polytunnel at the allotment at the minute. I've set a link up here if you've seen the damage on the allotment. I am going to try and think of getting something set up to replace it, but I don't want to necessarily start a load of tomato seeds that I can't keep under cover. So I'm going to be starting those in the next week or so, but I think for the moment I'll just start some outdoor varieties. So I'll start them off on the windowsill in these trays here, and then once they're ready I can prick them out into some bigger pots, and I'll keep them here at the house in the little mini greenhouse and get them acclimatised. And then once the first frost has hopefully passed, which I will check the date out for where the first frost is here in the northwest in Manchester, Flixton. They say cast a clout till May is out, so I'll try and get them kept nice and warm and cosy here before putting them out of the allotment. But we'll try some outdoor varieties, maybe some determinate ones, so bush varieties, or ones that only need minimum staking if keep at the allotment without much cover, hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll get these sowed up. First one is Roma. I'm learning to label these a lot better than I have done. Red cherry, amateur. Not one I've done before. Some of these have come free with magazines or picked up. I'll just get them in the pot, I think. Red cherry. Amateur. Nicely filled in. Give those a nice water. Get that in the house on the windowsill. Here we have the indoor growing station. We've got our chillies over here, which are coming along, drying out quite a bit, so I'll have to keep them watered every day. Habanero orange, early jalapeno, Bulgarian hot wax, some cayenne, Tobago habanero, and then two varieties of aubergine over there. And here we have peppers, which are potted on. That's Marconi red. And then over here we have Corona di Toro and California Wonder, with a very lengthy one there. But I'm thinking of getting these ones potted up again soon. And I think those chillies, I think they'll benefit from potting on as well. I'm going to give those potting on into some of these coir pots, and we'll put those seed cells into some of those and put them on with a bit more compost. So thanks for watching on Beans, Brews and Bread today with our sowing and growing for March. If you've liked the content, then I'd be very grateful if you'd give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to be notified of the next sowing and growing for April, which is only a couple of weeks away, then please press subscribe and click the bell icon so you can be notified. If you have any comments or suggestions, or even if you'd like to share what you're sowing at the moment, what you think you might be able to grow, then please feel free to comment. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye!